I think this is where Kotalo wanted to test out his new arm. Even though he didn't say how. Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly. Thank you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
Someone's being awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
Fair enough.
This is it.
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see.
All right, talk
see.
to me, Kotalo.
I wish to test the arm on that. Oh, you'll see. Come. It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer. Oh, you'll see.
I'm honored
Come.
to help.
After you. Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
Machine's weak against frost.
For the fallen marshals!
No one is climbing that mountain. Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it, but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The Ten be with you, Aloy.
definitely not getting anywhere.
Aloy. I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. A slave. Forever. Varl and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect? Beta. You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having the strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. But it looks impossible. Look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
The old one's fed up.
Aloy. Everything okay with you and Beta? It sounded like you guys had a...
We just had a lot to talk.
Does this mean she's coming with us to Gemini?
It does. I hope you're ready to rein in the most stubborn AI of all time.
That's what all this was for.
Hephaestus won't go down quietly.
Hephaestus is just a program that's lost its way. We are fighting for our survival. I can always call upon the goddess if you're nervous.
Funny. Any last findings you want to share?
Not really. Though I've reached...
Oh?
When we put GAIA together, I want to return to the Nora.
You think they'll listen to you?
In time,
If anyone can make it happen, what will you and Zoe do?
I hope she'll come with me. And I'll go with her to Plainsong. She'll probably want to talk to her people about all... We'll figure it out.
I know you will. How does everyone's...
Anxious. I heard Katalo ask for Alva's help with his pulse check, and I know he's been helping her with a few fighting techniques.
I hope they aren't needed.
Like I said, just in case.
I hope firing off those...
It'll work.
Always optimistic.
Nah, just stubborn. It's a good quality to...
Yeah. You were right, you know. About keeping Rost's memory. I guess part of me thought he was holding me back. But the truth is, he gave me a lot. And I took him for granted.
He was a good man.
I'm glad you're coming with me.
Sure there's no urge to run off alone in there?
No more running. Hey, we'll be going after Hephaestus.
I've already got the location of my assigned
Good.
I heard you and Beta had...
News travels fast.
It wasn't exactly a quiet...
There were just things that needed to be said.
A healthy crop to those who clear the weeds between them.
You look like you have something on your mind.
We're going to war soon, and war is something I promised myself I'd left behind in the... But the more of your data every voice I hear, it makes me realize just how much life was given. Fighting for that gift, it's our responsibility. If we fail...
Helps to know you're not alone.
For a moment there...
I don't know what you're talking about.
As soon...
You'll hear about it.
I've been tackling the design of the Ag Lab. Place is gonna have a lot of seed stock to work with. My favorite?
All this time, I've been so focused on what Elizabeth was like, what she would do. I was wrong to hold Beta to that standard. I probably shouldn't even be doing it to myself. I'll try to do better. So much of who I am is because of Rost. Even now, he's still teaching me. And he'd probably scold me for taking so long to learn the lesson.
Place looks nice with some green.
And dirt. Don't forget all that dirt.
Train the body, train the mind. That's what the chief always says. Aloy.
Had a... Really?
I once knew a warrior who discovered it was deeply uncomfortable.
Did he...
In time, but not before the two siblings nearly killed each other.
Ah. I bet people are curious about that.
None more than our Quen ally. She couldn't wait to take it apart and figure out. I gave her the data I used, hoping that would satisfy her curiosity.
Good luck with that. Think you're ready to put all your...
I am to Nacht.
You nervous?
If I live, it will be in victory. What matters most is that you achieve your
I'll do my best.
I await.
Hey, I thought I'd check in.
Are you sure we shouldn't be? Whatever went on between you and Beta sound... Not that I'm judging. Forge knows all the screws flew loose every time Mercer and
I think we'll be fine.
I'm glad to hear it.
After we get Hephaestus, we'll be taking the fight to the Zeniths.
It wasn't that bad. Besides, going through all that data, the soldiers, the ones that fought, they were fighting a battle that couldn't be won. I think most of them realized that, but they still did it, though. They bought time for all the egg hour. As long as I can do...
Thank you, Erend.
Okay, enough.
Anybody take you up on that...
Zoe can't stand this. I tried Alva, but I don't think she knows what... And I'm not putting Varl anywhere near that stuff after that vic...
What about Katala?
Now there's a man that can hold it. Pretty sure we downed half a keg.
I should go.
That same here.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. I was just studying the pulse generator schematics. The ones GAIA and Beta built. The craftsmanship is remarkable. Is everything all right? It sounded like there was an issue with Beta and the mission.
Not anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
To understand one another is to embrace truth. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
Any more data catch your eye?
All of it? I have so much to study up on. I'm particularly... We knew the ancestors had made it to the... In fact, we theorized some of them had settled. But Sirius is way far, and we thought journeying across the ocean would be the sheer calculations needed for space travel. It's overwhelming to think about.
Even so, the Quen are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding. Where I grew up, everyone thought that stars were from a fire lit by the goddess to guide it. Must be strange to think that some of the ancestors your tribe revered and here on Earth, right?
Yeah, it is. Part of me's curious to know, maybe Nikita Erend? We call her the Spark. The legacy tells us she brought or Sung Jiao, whom it is said she found new, but our view of Visser was, perhaps it is.
Have you spoken with Zoe?
A little. I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. Zoe seemed so, like every emotion she had, and she looked happier because, I felt
You should ask Zoe to teach you sometime.
maybe.
You mentioned there was something you needed help.
Yes. So as I was sifting through data I found references to an old, it's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth. The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to fight. We've never gotten it to work. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility. It's in San Francisco.
Another pharaoh?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki. So, the legacy. If we can acquire that data, we might be able to. Every year, my sister gets terrified with Leviathan.
Okay.
That's the thing. The data does. But one of our diviners has been exploring the. Would you come with me? You're much better at fighting machines.
Of course.
Thank you.
If you need anything before heading...
You have nothing. Gaia's explained your plan in detail. I've even received some very, succinct you know?
What kind of advice? For now. Anything new around here?
Kotalo showed me the schematic. I recall reading about, but I never thought technology like that. Think of what it could do for injury, but knowing the Imperial family.
Replacing body parts is... Make sure you talk...
Mayor Path.
And, like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
Hey, patrol went well, I take it. Obviously.
Hey, Alva. I'm in landfall. Can you meet me here?
I'll be there as soon as I can. Aloy! I'm here. Had to sneak past a few machines on the way, but I made it.
All right. Ready to talk to that diviner?
Yes. He's right over there.
Diviner Alva, what are you doing back in landfall? And with the living ancestor?
We're looking for the At-Bay Research Center, where Leviathan was developed. The legacy tells us it's somewhere in the city.
Alva mentioned you've been collecting data in the area. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I stumbled across it, but there was no data there, only crumbling ruins.
Tell us anyway. We might be able to find something you missed.
Please, don't trouble yourself. I assure you, our search was very thorough.
You're hiding something.
What? That is absurd. A diviner must only speak truth, as you're well aware.
Oh, you're worried you found something dangerous? Something compromising on Eileen Sasaki?
Keep your voice down.
Look, I get it, Nirik. You want to make it back to your family, so it's safer to turn a blind eye. But think of Leviathan. How it could help everyone. Isn't that why we're here? Don't let fear deny us that.
Very well. The facility's just south of here along the shore. But even if you find a way to fix Leviathan, it's sure to be shrouded in that which is forbidden.
Too often the truth is forbidden. Come on, let's go.
Finally up and about.
You bet.
Why?
There you are, on the mend already.
Not bad with that diviner back there. You've come a long way since we first met.
And Nerek's like I used to be, terrified of a misstep. And with the Overseers, he has every right to be. But what I've seen and learned since the greenhouse, it's so much more than what we're permitted. Diviners are supposed to seek the truth, and yet so much is kept from us. I'm tired of it. That should be the facility ahead. Oh, we need to find a way in.
Up here. Well, Nerek wasn't lying about crumbling ruins, at least. Let's look around.
Aloy, why is the ground shaking?
That's not good, whatever it is.
Whoa, that thing is huge!
We'll have to take it out if we want to find that thing.
We have to find.
Okay. I'm with you.
Down it goes.
Whew. Well, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
We should be able to look around for that data now.
A lot of sand. Not a lot of data.
I'll wait here. Don't think I can manage that.
Here.
After you.
Going for a swim.
At least the water's not freezing. Look at this place. I always try to imagine what it must have been like back when the old ones were here.
It's less of a climb, I bet. Come on, let's check the upper floors. You okay?
On every expedition, the soldiers would lay down walkways and barriers first to protect us diviners. But this is actually kind of fun.
There, a console.
Must have been what Mirek found.
Let's see if it has anything on Leviathan. Oh, the data on Leviathan isn't here. But there's some kind of log.
Delete the database? But Miss Sasaki, when you look at the reports, 3,000 exhibiting symptoms. Over 400 dead. The data's clear. Omarama is contaminating the water supply, promoting bacterial growth. And with Leviathan based on the same architecture...
You're a smart kid. Top of your class, right? My father built this company thanks to world-class talent like you. And you know what else is world-class? Our legal team. So unless you want to spend the rest of your career in some dead-end, underfunded public research institute, you'll delete that database and forward all data on Leviathan to my office.
Yes, ma'am.
That was her. The ancestor. Eileen Sasaki. Hundreds dead. And she knew their system was to blame, but she had the truth erased. Were all the ancestors like this? Selfish, ruthless, immoral? And yet we hold them up as paragons of enlightenment and virtue. Given what we've learned, I don't even know if Leviathan will work.
Hold on. Let's not give up just yet. You said before that the old ones use Leviathan to control flooding. Which means it probably worked. We'll know more when we find the data on it. The recording mentioned a copy was sent to Eileen's office.
To their corporate headquarters. There. Let's go. It shouldn't take us long to get to the tower.
Lead on.
I'll stay here until you come back. Don't go too far.
Not getting in this way.
Might have collapsed when that sucker fang came in.
Hey, I'm glad you're back. Let's keep going then.
Entrance is blocked. Gonna have to find another way in.
The soldiers built a path on the nearby ruin. Might be able to cross over from there.
Lead the way.
I think this is as far as our soldiers got.
We'll have to climb higher to get into the tower.
I'll follow your lead. Up we go!
You doing okay, Olva?
Yes! Don't worry about me! going to get across?
Oh, that beam looks promising.
This is a lot higher up than I thought. I'll stay here. That looks a little iffy to me. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to follow you there.
Talks. Well, we have the element of surprise.
Or we could sneak by and, you know, not fall off the tower.
Up this way.
Aloy? We're really high off the ground.
You can do it, Alva, okay? Just don't look down.
Right.
There's the
of
tower.
Course.
Should be able
Super
to cross
easy.
over. But we are going to have to jump.
That doesn't sound... after you.
There's the tower. Should be able to cross over. But we are going to
That
have
doesn't
to jump.
sound good. After you.
I'm gonna clear some of that debris first. Should be able to make it to the other side. Made it. Okay, Alva, your turn.
Right. Yeah. Aloy, can you watch me and make sure I do this right?
Come on, Alva, you can do it. It's okay.
Please don't break.
Alva!
I'm okay! Wow! That would have been a long way to fall.
Oh, door's locked. You sure you're okay?
Yeah. No, I'm fine. Let's keep going. Maybe there's data around here that can help with the door?
This says the code is the month and year the company was founded.
According to the legacy, it was October 2023.
So the company was founded in October.
Which is the 10th month
Got
of
it.
the year.
Door should be unlocked now. Maybe the data on Leviathan is in here.
Cost reduction strategy. We're talking about people's lives here. I did as you asked on Omuramba, but this is worse.
Relax, Eileen. I've spoken with risk management. They're confident that the chance of another incident is within acceptable parameters. We're moving ahead with Leviathan.
You know, Dad, shortcuts have a way of catching up with you. Within acceptable parameters or not.
Well, one day in the distant future when you're in charge, you can run things how you want. But until then, how about you let me worry about that?
Guess Eileen and her father didn't always get along. But it seems like covering up Omuramba wasn't her big deal.
Doesn't matter. She still had a part in it.
Well, let's keep going. Her office must be higher up.
Dead end. There's a ladder in that shaft, but it's blocked.
I might be able to pull the rubble out from the other shaft. Let's see where this leads.
You go on ahead. I'll look for a way up that has a lesser chance of falling to my death.
Okay. Hey, Alva?
Yes?
There's something I don't get. You said Eileen was the one who built Leviathan, not her father, so... what happened?
I'm not sure. The legacy doesn't say. Either that knowledge is lost or forbidden. Or maybe we were wrong about that too.
Now, how to get up higher. How about you, Alva? Any luck finding a way up?
Not yet.
Whew. Well, that's done with. Okay, I'm back at the shafts. If I blow up that fire green, the elevator might fall and open up a path for Alva. Hey, Alva? Step away from the shaft.
Whoa! Oh! I can reach the ladder now! Be right up, Aloy!
Looks like there's another floor above. Might be Eileen's office.
Okay, I'll meet you up there. Made it! There you are.
Come on. Let's see what's up here. Another locked door. Need to figure out the passcode.
That must be the Dragonfly 6. Ape used it in most of their construction projects. The Dragonfly 6 was their most successful model.
Huh. Wonder if my focus can show me anything. This looks like some kind of prototype.
For water purification. Must be the H2 flow.
What?
H2 flow. Their early inventions had strange names. Oh, that must be the Larson McCory Award. The legacy says Eileen won it when she was 40 for her work on Leviathan.
Interesting. Well, the code from downstairs doesn't work. Maybe I should take a look at those artifacts. Focus might find something I missed. How old was Eileen when she won this award?
40.
What was this thing again?
The H2 flow.
What was this called again?
The Dragonfly 6.
It's art, I think.
Could it be? Yes, I think this was commissioned in honor of the company's 25th anniversary.
Not quite right. What was the name of this thing?
The H2 flow.
All the numbers you mentioned. I wonder if they make up the passcode.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
You said Eileen was how old when she won this?
40.
How old did you say Eileen was when she won this?
40.
What was this called again?
The H2 flow.
Remind me, what was this called?
The Dragonfly 6.
That did it! You can almost see the whole city from up here.
Corner office. Impressive view. It must have been Eileen's.
Let's see if the data on Leviathan is here.
official. Eileen Sasaki, CEO, chair, and the worst daughter in the world. Security had to escort Dad to his vert. Guess we'll be speaking through lawyers from now on. Looking down at the world from here. It's hard to see the details. People become risk factors, statistics, far too easily. Omuramba was supposed to provide clean water, improve lives. It was easier to pretend there wasn't a problem. Easier to believe a lie was truth. But I don't want to pretend anymore. I will build Leviathan right. No more shortcuts. No more lying just to save face. It won't undo our sins. My sins. But maybe we can still do some good.
She overthrew her father, took over the company, so that Leviathan wouldn't end up killing people.
It sounded like she regretted covering up Omuramba's failure.
She wasn't perfect. Not a paragon, as the Quan believe, but not a monster either. She tried to make up for her mistakes.
And now you know the truth.
As for the data, Leviathan... yes, it's here. Downloading a copy now.
Is something wrong?
I think I'll stay here a while longer. There's a lot more data that I want to look through.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Down is always easier than up. Let's speak again when we're back at base.
Okay. I'll see you there. Well, after climbing all the way up, why not glide down?
Wait, you're going to what?
Just thinking about it.
Careful! Aloy! Did you make it?
Sure did.
Amazing. Well, see you back at base. Good luck out there.
There you are, on the mend already. Ow! Did you see that?
Welcome back. Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So,
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity. Despite the unpleasant circumstances, I am pleased to see you have both found.
well, two heads are better than one.
Yes. Are you ready to depart, or we can continue our conversation?
The missing subordinate.
Art, Eleuthia, and all.
Ted.
Yes, impulsive.
All three of or were. Do you still need...
Restore impact and attain.
I guess that will need...
Correct.
So, about Beta. She's been through so much.
You have both endured. Different in almost every... I like to think of you as two miracles.
Three, then. Let's not forget... How's all of us at...
As soon as she arrived, Alva was eager to... A particular file soon. Information about a machine assistant devoted. I informed her that once I am empowered, I may be able to...
I'm sure. When I set out to find... I never...
They have all come. Varl has suggested that one day we might extend it once the biosphere...
Yeah, that's... So our...
When we get this...
And then you'll...
No. Because the...
And during that time, the others will...
Correct.
And then we'll have... Gaia?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. We exchanged greet. It was the first of many listening to her story.
Your friend?
Yes. Though I am glad she made it home.
She was okay with that. Thanks, Gaia. So what do you think Ted would have done if his life extension treatments had worked?
It seems he convinced himself it was his... Given the try and his ability, I imagine to worship...
Okay. Besides, there was one other underground facility that was sealed. Elysium. The place where Zero Dawn stopped. Do you know what happened?
Elysium, my date.
So what will happen to this place?
All systems within, as Minerva will no longer be. The facility will be, though without my presence.
Let's hope so. Okay, people. Connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Erend, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right? In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too. Mine as well.
Okay. Radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime. Activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected. Imperative escape containment. Applying countermeasures.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go.
Capture imminent. Initiating contingency 13F.
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
It's cracked.
Look!
Engaging autonomous defenses. Directive neutralize.
That means machines are on their way. Get ready!
Here they come!
Varl, stay here. Protect Beta.
Got it!
Be careful!
Stay back! Quite a blast! Here's Aloy! Get back!
Aloy! Help!
Over here, you! Aloy! Need a hand over here! Pack it with acid! Draw it away from Beta!
Hold on!
Stay back! Get back! Over here, you! Take this ammo! Wipe them out! I've got this! Aloy! Need a hand over here! Let's take down this... Draw it away from Beta! Stay back! Good! Now hit it again! Get back!
That's all done for now. You two okay?
Still breathing.
Sorry, had to go deal with something. You were talking about something before I left.
Still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled. Deeper into the... It's always good to have extra. chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feed. You should know there's a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there. Some kind of production chamber. Festus is up to something, all right?
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
I bet that's where Festus is hiding too.
Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go. Well, that doesn't sound good. Shock's not gonna help me here. Machines are making a beeline for another chamber. I better follow them.
Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it.
Okay, let me think. What if You bypass the processor. Connect it to...
The power node. I think that could work.
I think it could. I might be able to catch a ride on the rail. Go over the shield.
Should be a node you can override. Near the central platform.
Thanks. Oh, great. The machine's on the way. Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
I'll see what I can do.
059284.
managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice.
It sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Well, I'd better not get comfortable. Yes, it's coming with me.
Energy containment failed. Safes overridden.
Right. Hephaestus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy! War machines keep coming! Please tell me you're getting close!
I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side, too.
I guess Erend's missing out!
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right. Or some luminous braiding.
And you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity. I think we can do this, Aloy.
Got it.
Shotgun won't do much.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
Okay. This is running out of places to hide.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
The machine Hephaestus was building. It must have finished it.
It's powerful, whatever it is. I'm almost done with the core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machinist.
No. Just stay where you are, okay? Handling the machine's mind.
Be safe.
Deploying priority.
I should scan it first. Those things on its legs are glowing. I think it's charging up. Charging. It's covered in plasma. Maybe one of my potions can help.
There should be one more note to override.
Good. Stand by. I'm sending Hephaestus back to you. No more hiding, Hephaestus!
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
And then we can start the merge.
Because of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along. And you, Varl. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you, Aloy.
Aloy, the core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained. Now we better get started with the merge. It's all set up. Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
To complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
Redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time. Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
Get behind me.
Quit screwing around.
Now we're having fun, right?
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her!
I can't even see her!
Beta. Varl. Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast. Okay. Why did Tilda bring me here? What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art, or the insight we might gain. My favorite pairing on the left is Woman Reading a Letter by Vermeer, a true master. And on the right is a forgery, Woman Reading Music, which fooled experts into believing it was a priceless original. Early in my career, I became fascinated with such deceptions. Eventually, I developed scanning software that could detect fakes with unparalleled accuracy.
Is that how you made enough money to buy your way onto the Odyssey?
Oh no. I made my real fortune later. Selene and Endymion. She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple shepherd. Beside her is the god of love, Cupid.
So she's sneaking up on him?
More like visiting him in secret. The torch that Cupid bears represents Selene's undying infatuation with him. Though the two must remain apart, her love will forever burn. This is Rembrandt painting Jeremiah, a man in mourning.
Mourning what?
His home. The ancient city of Jerusalem. He foresaw its impending doom, but could do nothing to prevent it. So instead, he saved its treasures from destruction, just as I saved these works. You could say we're kindred spirits. A portrait of the painter, Rembrandt's son Titus, depicted in the habit of a monk.
I don't get it. Why would someone like you, with infinite resources, care about this painting of a boy in a hood?
It's not the image itself, but the feeling it conveys. The face is bright and defined, but his eyes are downcast, heavy with misfortune. And the background seems to swallow all light. The painting is infused with a sense of loss.
I guess I understand how the painter feels.
Rembrandt's The Night Watch, by far the most famous painting my homeland ever produced. It was commissioned to honor a militia made up of influential citizens.
I guess you must have been an influential citizen?
In my day. But not as influential as you've been in this new world. The Gust, by Willem van de Velde, the most famous of his many maritime paintings.
A ship crossing into the unknown. I guess you're familiar with that.
Indeed, which is why I appreciate this composition in particular. Though waves and wind threaten to destroy the ship, it perseveres, clinging to the light even as darkness closes in all around it.
Pulling out her own hair. Out of madness, out of grief. It's hard to watch her suffer. A lot of weight on his shoulders. I know the feeling.
Stunning, isn't it? Done so soon?
I've got more important things to worry about.
We both do. There is much we are trying to save, not the least of which is in that vault. There's nothing wrong with savoring such treasures for a moment more. Or come upstairs and we'll get down to business. Your choice. Works of art such as these can often cause us to look inwards at our own lives. I'm sorry about your friend. Had I been able to intervene, I would have. But the risk of losing you as well was too great.
Everything went by in a blur. I couldn't get to him.
You know, long before holograms and focus recordings, people relied on art to memorialize their loved ones. Because of works like this painting, their lives are immortalized.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back, and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Yeah. Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what of the Z?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing.
Gerard's idea. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
So this channel you shared with Beta...
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from... It offered us a chance to be...
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes. Though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would...
She felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish. She may not have had the comforts of friendship, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems hard, but you must believe that her well-being...
Why did you make the data channel look...
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievement.
And you wanted Beta to...
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold. I thought if she could experience, it would bring something else. A heritage every bit as valuable, a data being drummed in. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never... She needed its shelter.
Beta told me your colony was that you came back to Earth because you had no...
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius, we spent decades building the physical constraints of Earth, the boundary to think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in... It took a cataclysm to finally out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late. Only a few of us made it to the ship. We set course for Earth, left to us.
Which you decided for anyone else.
Not me. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas, work around the smudges. More primitive tribes, no more. Only a blank pleases. But we will stop him.
What exactly is your plan?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction, a passage that only I can access. When Silence, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which...
Once we're inside the base, where will we...
Here, in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery, once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand...
So you knew...
Liz was everything she was. I see your ingenuity, your determination. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make...
I'm not asking about me. Tell me...
The honest answer is, for all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked. It was like that...
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what?
Not aloof. It was a summit in Paris about machine... Because regulatory authorities were just starting... Liz gave... She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated... But in her address, she was just starting to imagine an AI-driven system that wouldn't just, but actually take responsibility.
To care about life.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fast. I watched her after she had spoken with such moral authority, I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all. It was as if giving the talk had... I didn't want to be a pest, so I...
So how did you finally approach?
I picked the right moment. The morning of... Right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her cough. She was fresh. It was like she had braced herself for the colleagues. I asked if I could walk with, then put forth a question about her talk. Was intelligent. Her answer made me reel, but she was very welcoming. Previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized exactly who I was. It was quite my business was trafficking in secrets and anonymity. So that was Liz. I came to view our meeting as a mentorship. I knew her.
I guess I know the feel. How do you know about some?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for it. But his subordinates? He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the sun.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about the distribution of override technology and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tenakth army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Regala's only interested in killing Hekarro and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zeniths?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hekarro.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tenakth are cut down outside. My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life fold, you were like...
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your action then. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
So you know all about me?
What would you like to know?
Well?
When I was 8, thousands drowned, my parents included. My guardian. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, all because of circumstances.
Oh.
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you... Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my first from the technical profitable but as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful. From there, it was only...
You were a spy?
More like a service. I had to remain anonymous to protect my... But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me.
What happened when Far Zenith approached?
They painted an irresistible vision, one where we need not fear illness, where we explored the furthest reaches of... It was only later that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich. By the time I finally figured it out, the Pharaoh's machines were devouring the Earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's... I wanted Liz to come, but she...
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were
I knew some of them were. It wasn't until we were off planet that I was grateful to simply, but the others became obsessed with a kind of, they built a colony where machines, service, or fantasy could be endlessly, it wasn't life. It was still, as the decades passed, I withdrew alone yet again. Now finally, having met you.
To do what?
Help you. To fulfill Liz's dream, a better future.
First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it. What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra projection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Sylens' army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Sylens' only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenat. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring silence to the table.
Not if. When. Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... We're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
Machine will take a lot of damage from acid.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey! Can I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regalla is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kotallo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regalla's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that. So...
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith, Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... at least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back. But first... we're going to stop Regalla.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me... a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regalla's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I... need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
I thought you were gonna go fight.
I wanted to check in with...
Don't worry about me. I'll be there when you need me.
I never doubted that.
Oh. I'm glad you're back.
So am I. I know you hate waiting, but...
Well, you go do it. Are you okay? I almost lost it when I realized my sister had been taken by Dervahl.
I'm getting her back. That's all that matters.
Understood.
Do you think Zoe will be okay?
I don't think anyone's ever okay after losing the one that... I can't tell you she's handling it better than I. That keeps the rest of us level-headed.
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Yeah, it hurts a little. Yeah, maybe a lot.
What'd you do?
Well, I tried to
Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a great idea.
I was just curious to see if that turns out it really is.
I need...
do me a favor.
I'll do my best.
Aloy.
You look...
My studies are a good distraction, Varl. And that's just the beginning. The Zeniths want to rob us of our future, too.
We won't let that happen.
Oh, and I wanted to give you this. I didn't really know what to give you, so I asked...
Thanks, Alva. Tilda, the Zenith that Beta mentioned.
Did she say...
She knew Elizabeth Sobek. Seems to think helping me is on... She was willing to share information on both sides.
But you still... Where I come from, the more value, the higher the price I'd be careful if I...
So,
Yes. The most fascinating one, an entire culture based on... There's much they... But still, there's a nobility to what...
And deadly. How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy. I didn't know him well, but I can see Zoe and Erend seem to have taken... But I don't quite know what...
They need time.
And what about you?
I don't know. Seems like everyone's ready to take the fight.
Kotalo more than... If I were this Regala, I wouldn't want to cross him on the battlefield.
Regala still has a lot of machine.
That's where you come...
If my plan worked. Have you looked through the data we...
There is much to spud. I believe we'll be able to get it operational. And I've given more thought to everything we've uncovered. The Overseers would have us believe they were... But Pharaoh wasn't. His greed led to machines that devoured the archive of the Old One's knowledge destroyed. So, when we learned that Eileen had a hand in covering, I started to think they were all the same. But in the end, the truth isn't a straight... It's a splatter. I wish more Quen could see that. Or twisting the truth.
I doubt Bohai would agree.
No. Nor the rest, as Eileen said. But it's worth fighting, and this diviner, at least, won't settle.
I should get going. Be ready to go on.
I won't let you...
I know.
Over here, Aloy. We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plain Song and further east to the Nora Sacred Lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Bala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Bala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds. As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises certain stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm with child, Aloy. I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them. I'll try to visit again when I can. But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my sphere. Then I'll use it on his sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
Did you see Katalo's new armor? I never thought I'd see metal bound to flesh in that way.
Think you can manage things here while
stopping Regala's war?
Yes.
Then I'll make sure the rest of us are ready.
Okay. I know we both want to make the Zeniths pay, but once we infiltrate their base, our priority will be to get GAIA and—
Don't worry. I won't go seeking revenge like some blood-crazed wherever your arrow strikes.
Let's hope we hit our targets. We'll be facing Spectre drones soon. Erend and Katalo have fought them before, so—
Already asked them to run us through some combat drills. Erend moves like an oaf, but he's good with that hammer.
How's Erend doing?
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost both, but he never truly succumbed to despair. Guess that Oseram's stubbornness comes in handy.
I need to get going.
Whatever you plan,
I'll try. Hey, do you have—
Sure.
Tilda's the one who rescued me.
Did she say why she—
She knew Elizabeth Sobek. She was—
But you were the higher— I'd be—
I—
May the—
Override installed. Now to find a sunwing. I think there are some roosting at the top of the mountain.
I'm gonna clean my gear later. I can do yours if you want. Yeah, of course. Don't mention it.
Focus. It's Varl's. I used to think No Nora would ever accept one. Varl did. Even when he was overwhelmed. He refused to let me push him away. I failed Varl at Gemini. I should have pushed harder. I should have done more. I'd give anything to have him back. So Sylens' plan was to trick Regala into sacrificing her tribe in a hopeless battle against the Zeniths. It's so... heartless. Hikaru, Deka, Katalo, countless others. I won't let their lives be thrown away. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. I will, Rost. Now and always. One of Morland's embers. The spark of a new dream for an ancient city.
Hey, Erend.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Man, beating the crap out of me.
This must be from the Scorcher that Katalo and I took down. Not a bad way to test his arm. He's come a long way from the embassy. There's more stuff in here now. Looks like Alva's and Katalo's.
We're taking those space lights down. Oh, before I forget.
It feels empty in here without Gaia. Huh. That door's unlocked now. There's more machinery in the vault. I found a locked door behind the vent in the basement. Wonder if that's it. Looks like a power cell could fit here. Oh. I guess this door's unlocked now. With Gaia gone. Okay, that console has power now. From the looks of this data, Hephaestus tried multiple times to hack into the repair bay. But doesn't look like it succeeded. These things.
You know, we've never played machine